Hi YouTube, Edward Tyndall here and
Sarah Tyndall.
And some of our frog Tyndalls. We got Butterball and we got the High Red Dragon Wing Ornate. Today I'm doing a short care video on if you run into a problem with an eyeball that looks like this. Okay, this is, let me see, this is what a normal, let me see if I can get a normal shot. Let me see, I'm going to have to grab him out of there. Sorry. Alright, here's that eyeball. See that eye, how it looks cloudy? This eyeball is clear. That eyeball has an infection for some reason, I don't know. It's beyond our control sometimes, but I have the cure for that. You cannot medicate Pac-Man frogs really without killing them. One thing you can do is use all natural honey, which I have just for that purpose. You take lukewarm water and you mix the honey with it. Let's see. You take like that, however much water that is, put about that much honey in there, just stir it around in there.
A teaspoon of honey.
Yeah, about a teaspoon of honey or so. You can do this once a week until the problem is cured. This will cure just about anything that ails them. And let them soak in that for a little bit. Just lukewarm. When you get it mixed up like that, put it on there. It will get rid of that problem. See, honey is one of our only natural antibiotics. And Butterball has a slight problem too, so I'm going to do him as well before it gets out of control. See that eye close? Yep. And that'll get rid of that problem. Just give them a soak bath in that thing. See how that eye is closed? Let's see here. You see how that eye is kind of a little bit closed? Yep. I'm soaking that honey bath for a little bit, and it's a natural antibiotic. My honey, in particular, is some of the best honey in the entire planet Earth. And it's not like any other honey in the world except the way I process it. I take my honey straight out of my hive. I cut it, the caps, only when they're white wax capped over all of them, so I know the honey is right. I put it in the jars. I cut it with a cold knife, that way no heating is done, because honey is made up of 600 parts, 600 different parts, and man cannot replicate that still to this day. But the 600 parts it's made out of, by the time you buy your honey out of the store, it only has 200 parts, because, if that even, because they heat it to help it flow better and all that kind of stuff. And I do not use any heating method or anything like that. I cut it cold, I sling it out of the frames in our extractor, and then it does not get exposed to the air very long before it goes into a glass jar and it's sealed up for life until somebody opens it. I have half pint jars. Actually, you can buy my honey from me. I've got some. I have half pint jars for $5. We have, what are these? Pints for, what did I say pints for? 10 or 12?
I think
12?
12.
Yeah, my pints are 12, and then the quart jars, or is this a quart? I don't know what that one is. I don't know, I think that's a quart jar. So I got 3 different sizes. The biggest jar is $18. If any of y'all are interested in that, you can private message me. And so that's a $5 jar, a $12 jar, and an $18 jar. Y'all pay shipping. If you don't like my honey and it's not the best you ever had, you keep the jar of honey.
Yummy.
It's finger licking good. If you don't like the honey, and this applies to only honest people, because I know there's a lot of dishonest people out there, but I back up my product. I guarantee you my honey is the best in the entire planet. And if it's not, you keep the jar of honey, PM me and tell me that I was full of shit, and I will send you your money back, and you keep the jar of honey. And that's how that goes. But I guarantee you it'll be the best you ever had because it's all natural. And it helps with a lot of things. Anyway, I'm not going to take up a bunch of y'all's time today. I just wanted to say a little bit about the wonderful miracle of honey and how to care for your pacman frogs if they ever get an eye infection. So lukewarm water, not hot, you'll burn your frog, but lukewarm water, and stir in a teaspoon of honey, and you can suck them for, I don't know, I say 5 to 10 minutes. Do that. See him, I don't know if I call that on camera or not. He just ducked his head under. He knows it's helping him. But you do that and it'll help him. It'll help them a lot. It'll cure whatever ails them. Keep your frogs living for a long time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. And like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And let me know if y'all want any honey. Oh yeah, it's I forgot to tell you the name. I don't have the labels yet, but it's Edward Tyndall's Badass MVP 100% real honey, straight from the hive. That's what my labels are gonna say when I get them. Till then, catch y'all later. Bye.